If none of your hair or skin products ever give you good results, switching them for something better will not work either. Because the real problem is not the products you're using, it is how you're using them. क्योंकि ज़्यादातर टाइम तुम्हारे products actually perfect होते हैं, and the real reason they don't give results is something far more simple. And surprisingly, almost nobody talks about it. And since I've had long hair for over 7 years now and I have managed a pretty decent looking skin for just as long, I'll just tell you everything about this never-ending loop of buying and throwing products so that you can finally escape it. You see, internet almost हमेशा तुम्हें कोई new revolutionary product खरीदने को बोलेगा जो तुम्हें finally results देगा, पर ऐसा कभी होता नहीं है. And the reason for that is whether any products will work for you or not highly depends on how well you use it and the environment these products have to work in. And it applies on both hair and skin products. Because even the best serum in the world will not work properly अगर तुम्हारा skin barrier damaged है, और ज़्यादातर हमें पता ही नहीं होता कि वो damaged ही है, so you just keep switching serums. But even worse are the hair products because of the false promises. You could buy the best shampoo or the best hair treatment kit in the world, पर अगर तुम उन्हें एक सही routine के साथ consistently use नहीं कर पाओगे for a very long time, the results will always be disappointing and you'll always find yourself searching for something new. इसीलिए बहुत सारे लोग unknowingly इस never ending cycle में फंस जाते हैं. Buy products, expect unrealistic results, end up getting frustrated and start searching for something new. This is what I call the product loop. And understanding this is the first step to fixing the problem. The product loop is the cycle that keeps you searching for new products again and again, even when your current products are working very good. And fueling this cycle is social media and the false promises that people make. Problem सिर्फ इतनी सी है कि जब भी तुम्हें कोई स्किन या हेयर रिलेटेड इशू होता है तो तुम उसका सॉल्यूशन ढूंढते हो सोशल मीडिया पर. And this is exactly where you start getting stuck in the product loop. Because when you search for a solution, you start seeing ads trying to sell you some product with the exact same set of ingredients from multiple brands. And almost all of them offering an instant solution, जो कि more than often biologically possible ही नहीं होता. But once the search begins, the next natural step is buying the product जो तुम्हारे favorite influencer ने suggest किया हो. Which is perfectly fine. None of the influencers on social media are lying. They are just following a script made by the brand. इसीलिए प्रॉब्लम तब स्टार्ट होती है जब प्रोडक्ट एक्चुअली तुम्हारे हाथ में आता है, बिकॉज इट कम्स विद एक्सपेक्टेशंस जो तुमने कभी सेट नहीं किए थे. ये प्रोडक्ट एक्सपेक्टेशंस सेट करते हैं वो सारे इन्फ्लुएंसर्स और एड्स जिनको देख के तुम इनको ऑर्डर करते हो, which are more than often unrealistic and barely possible even in ideal conditions. For example, you do remember the vitamin C serum that promises instant glow? Well, it actually requires 4 to 6 weeks to even start showing some improvement. But even worse are the hair products. That anti-hair fall kit with the best lab-tested dermat-recommended shampoo that promises results in 2 weeks. Well, that actually requires at least 3 to 4 months to even start showing some improvement. But remember, the product itself was never the problem. The product is working as it is supposed to work. The problem is your unrealistic expectations that made you buy that product. Because these expectations lead you to believe that the product is not working and you need a better product that can fulfill your unrealistic expectations, so you start the search again. This is the product loop and it is very difficult to escape if you do not set realistic expectations and you do not understand how to make your current products work effectively. And this is exactly what I'm going to tell you next. Only understanding the product loop will not get you out of it. You need to understand how to stop repeating it. And the way to do that is what I call the product loop reset. The product loop reset is a simple system that helps your products to start working again by fixing the routine and other essential things जिनके ऊपर तुम्हारे products की effectiveness depend करती है. And it is surprisingly easy to do. क्योंकि प्रॉब्लम ये नहीं है कि तुम कौन से प्रोडक्ट्स यूज कर रहे हो, प्रॉब्लम ये है कि तुम उन्हें कैसे यूज कर रहे हो. एंड दिस एग्जैक्ट सिंपल शिफ्ट फॉर एवर चेंज द रिजल्ट्स दैट आई गॉट फ्रॉम एवरी प्रोडक्ट दैट आई हैव यूज्ड. मुझे पता है ज्यादातर लोग न्यूअर बेटर प्रोडक्ट्स सजेस्ट करते हैं फॉर फिक्सिंग द सेम ओल्ड स्किन एंड हेयर इश्यूज, बट इन रियलिटी all you need is a better system for using the products that you already have. Trust me on this. और इसी सिस्टम का नाम है The Product Loop Reset and it works by fixing 4 major things: environment, timing, recovery and a routine that is simple enough to be followed every single day consistently. But before you understand how to actually use this product loop reset, you first need to set realistic expectations from the products you're using. Otherwise, ये product loop reset भी तुम्हारी कोई मदद नहीं कर पाएगा. Setting realistic expectations means understanding that finding the right ingredient for your problem is only half the job. You also need to find out how that ingredient works and how long that ingredient takes to show results. For example, ingredients like salicylic acid and niacinamide तुम्हारी skin को within days transform नहीं कर सकते. And hair ingredients like Redensil do not stop hair fall instantly. They take weeks to show improvements and months to show proper results. But the false expectations set by ads and social media make you leave them too early. This is why it is so important कि तुम अपने expectations को सही तरीके से set करो. And once you do, the product loop reset will help you exit the constant search of new products very easily. And it starts with correcting the environment on which the products have to work. कोई भी skin या hair product तभी properly काम कर पाएगा जब तुम्हारा skin barrier और scalp stable हो, ना कि constantly irritated. And it is surprisingly easy to do. For skin, you just need to lock the moisture inside with the moisturizer that you already have and protect it against UV rays with the sunscreen that you already have. And the skin will repair itself in 3 to 4 weeks. But stabilizing the scalp can be a little tricky. क्योंकि अगर तुम कोई भी products use नहीं करोगे या ज़्यादा products use करोगे तो dandruff होने के chances होते हैं. So instead, wash your scalp with lukewarm water with a shampoo जिसका pH level 5.5 हो, because that is your scalp's happy place. But once the environment is stable enough for your advanced active ingredients to work properly, the next step is correcting the timing. गलत समय पर अप्लाई किया हुआ सही प्रोडक्ट भी प्रॉपरली काम नहीं कर पाएगा. And skin, scalp and hair products work the best when we apply them on damp surface. अगर तुम multiple products layer कर रहे हो, then layer them from lightest to heaviest. But the most important step in the entire product loop reset system is the recovery step, and almost no one ever talks about it. Skin और scalp दोनों को ही time की need होती है repair होने के लिए, because believe it or not, most of the active ingredients actually stress your skin instead of repairing it. इसलिए अच्छे से अच्छे products भी recovery के बिना stress ही देंगे. And I don't understand why people don't include recovery steps, because it is surprisingly easy. स्किन को रिपेयर करने के लिए तुम्हें सेरेमाइड्स की नीड होगी, जो कि यूजुअली मॉइस्चराइजर्स में मिलते हैं. तो अगर तुम्हारे पास एक सेरेमाइड बेस्ड मॉइस्चराइजर है तो ऑल वेल एंड गुड. अगर नहीं है तो यू कैन जस्ट यूज एनी मॉइस्चराइजर दैट यू डू हैव, बिकॉज योर स्किन कैन एक्चुअली प्रोड्यूस इट्स ओन नेचुरल लिपिड्स इंक्लूडिंग सेरेमाइड्स एंड अदर NMFs. बट knowing these things is one thing and properly implementing them is another. So the good environment, the correct timing and the proper recovery. All these things come together by using a routine that is simple enough to be followed consistently. Because consistency is what allows products to work over time instead of being replaced too early. So you need to arrange everything in a routine that is simple enough to be followed every day without fail. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि तुम्हारे प्रोडक्ट्स काम नहीं कर रहे थे. प्रॉब्लम सिर्फ इतनी सी थी कि तुम कॉन्स्टेंटली इस प्रोडक्ट लूप में फंसे हुए थे, where you are somewhat forced to keep searching for new products, expecting results, ending up frustrated and start searching again. इसीलिए तुम्हारा real solution कोई नया product नहीं है. The solution is to reset the product loop by fixing the environment, timing, the recovery, and most importantly, your expectations. And then you just need to arrange them in a simple, repeatable routine. So fix the system and the results will follow. The human body is way more sophisticated than you realize. And always remember, I love you. Thank you for everything.